If this video gets affected by COPPA, please join my Discord server to comment on this video. Link in the description. Well, hello everyone, this is HunterTube back again, and today we are doing a review on an item that was just released a few weeks ago. And I got it on Amazon for only $10. Yep. And it is the first engine to be under the new name. That's right, I have the Thomas & Friends Motorized Shane of Australia. So yeah, I ordered him off of Amazon a few weeks ago for only $10. And yeah, now I got him. Also, I already did open this up. That's why you can see the box is sort of like ripped like that. But yes, I did get this brand new in the box because this was me opening the box here before. But anyway, since this is a new box, let's take a closer look around it. So, I really like this box. I mean, there are many reasons why. One, it's simple. Simple boxes usually attract the kids more, I tell you. I mean, look at this. It's like bright blue. It's got rivets. I mean, I love this track. This track is amazing. The only thing I hate is how the instructions are literally set underneath the engine, because it then ruins the effect of the track. Like how the engine is sort of on the track. Yeah. But anyway, there's a promo of Shane right there. I love how they made this huge promo there. Makes it more visible to see who you're getting. And of course we have the new logo down there, with an engine with a lightning bolt. And it says Fisher Price, Rages 3+. And then let's look at the back of the box. So on the back of the box you can see it says Shane, Winner, and Eve. And then the other engines are James, Gordon, and Emily. And then it says Motorized in a bunch of different languages, as well as the batteries and that. And then it says Colors. So that means this is the UK packaging, because it says colors in the UK format. So yeah, anyway, now let's look at the bottom of the box to show you something impressive. I mean, look at this. This is I love this. I love how they did this. It's not like anyone will look at the bottom of the box, but I love this. They already have Thomas climbing up the barcode like it's a steep hill. But yeah. Anyway, let's open Shane up. Alright, coming in for the re-unboxing, and obviously there's a much simpler way to open this. So I mean, as I was opening this box, I figured out there's a much simpler way to open these things. You see this piece of tape down here? All you do is you pull on this piece of tape, and then your engine shall come right out. And that way, you don't wreck your box. If I knew about that piece of tape before I started ripping open this box would have looked pretty unopened. So yeah, goodbye box. And now, let's look at this. Alrighty, so these are the new instructions. Although, what I hate about this is how it's so big. The only reason it's so big is because it's the international instructions. Because we have Russian, because you have English, I think that's Spanish, I think that's something. I don't know. German, maybe. Don't know. Don't know. Some sort of Spanish is maybe. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Polish maybe. Don't know. Don't know. That's Russian. That's a secondary Russian. That's something. And that's Hebrew. And the thing I find weird about Hebrew is that you read it from right to left. It's weird. I don't understand why they do that. It just ruins Hebrew. Hebrew ruins your instruction booklets. Like the GoPro instructions, for example. Another example would be Twitter. Literally everything is mirrored. But anyway, that's your instructions. And I'm going to keep these. I'm not going to crinkle them because I like keeping at least one version of an instructions variant. But if I ever get like a second version like this, I'm going to crinkle it up. But anyway, let's get to looking at Shane now. Starting with the front of Shane. So, here's the front. Here's his face. I don't know if you can tell, but he has like little white dots in his pupils. I mean, the face is pretty accurate. Also, another thing to note is that all this detailing is all paint. There's no printed detail at all on this thing. So I'm just thinking, is paint cheaper than printed detail? Is the new toy company, the whole new marketing team suggesting that Mattel goes back to paint so we have less factory errors? I mean, the only thing that has printing are the faces. The faces are the only things that are still printed. But everything else on this is literal paint. I'm guessing the new manufacturing team is suggesting that they go back to paint because then there'll be less factory errors. Anyway, the detail on this is superb. We have like a ladder there. We have like his piston things, his handrails. There's the silver dot. His funnel's even painted. There's the number 520 up there. His lamp is also painted. He has that painted. I mean, he even has like the stair steps there and there. And then the side here, the windows are gray. Number 520. We have the lining there. I mean, the only thing I find sad is how these windows aren't painted. You'd think the new manufacturing team would do that, but that's just a nitpick. Even these are painted. And then in the back, there's nothing. But just wait till we get to the tender. And then it's literally the same on the other side. And the underneath, we have that mark there. Then we have some screws to get the whole cow catcher off. Oh yeah, he also has the cow catcher detail. Right there. So you can take this whole cow catcher piece off and like remove the face. But anyway, oh, and he also runs well. Yeah, and that was the front of Shane. Now let's look at the tender. So yeah, here's Shane's tender. It says SAR, which I think means South Australian Railway, or Railroad, whichever way it's called. Here's the front of it, just blank, and then we have that coupling. What I don't understand is why does the front of Shane's tender have buffers? Probably because they're using the chassis for a specific cargo car that they've used since 2018. He has the geared wheels, of course. And then the other side is like that. And then the top, they just green. I wish that was detailed like the Adventure Shane. But anyway, let's get to the most impressive part of this model. Boom! Look at this. He has literal back detail. Okay, when I first saw the promo picture, I literally thought the back detail was only going to be for the prototype. I honestly did not think they were actually going to do it. I mean, literally, look, the lining goes all the way to the back. The lamp is painted. Even the ladder is painted. I mean, this is impressive for Mattel's standards. I mean, I wish they did the same to Rebecca. Okay, Mattel, if Mattel and the new merchandising team, marketing team, if you are listening, please go and look at the prototype Rebecca picture and put back detail on the tender just like the prototype had. Please, Mattel. If you do that, I will so get it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, and then it has that coupling, which I still kind of hate. But yeah, that was the tender. Alrighty, so now that we looked at Shane, we're going to compare him to his push-along counterpart. So we'll start off with the fronts. I mean, like, first off, you can probably tell the green is like a different shade. But yeah, and then like, the push-along one actually has the line to go all the way to the stair steps. Oh, the Trackmaster one. I mean, Motorized one doesn't. I'm so used to saying Trackmaster. And then, like, the push-along one has this thing here. Oh, the Motorized one doesn't. Also, the push-along one has this weird black pole. Motorized doesn't. I don't know what that black pole is. But yeah, pretty much everything else is similar except for that the push-along one has extra handrail detailing. Yeah, everything else is pretty similar. And although the push-along one has a coupling at the front, which is pretty unrealistic. And then like that cow catcher is ginormous. But yeah, that was the comparison of the fronts. Now let's compare the tenders. So yeah, the tenders are like pretty much, there's like no way to compare these because they're pretty much exactly the same except for the color difference and the impressive back detailing. So yeah, those were the tender. Oh, and the tender can do wheelies. Yeah, it's a wheelie tender. Anyway, that was the tender comparisons, and you can wheelie away and you can just roll back. So, what are my final thoughts on this Motorized Shane? And my thoughts, I'm giving it a perfect 10 out of 10. I mean, this model is so good, especially the back detail. The things that this new marketing team are doing are impressive. I mean, some things that they're doing are impressive. Some things aren't, like these new animal engine things for the Soto Safari series. Like, the only thing I kind of like about the Soto Safari series is that Gordon now has painted pistons. I will be getting that Gordon for the painted pistons. And then I'll be getting Percy for the mail car with the updated black roof. I'll be getting Thomas for the animal park wagon. And then I don't think I'll get James because there's no need. Actually, I'm getting like the other tree, so I'll probably get James. You know, there's nothing new about him. And someone is using their jackhammer outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but every time I make a video, this is probably like the only time I did this happened when I'm making a video. Someone is using their stuff outside to try to annoy me. But anyway, let's get on to running Shane along with every other great race character in existence. In 3, 2, 1, go. stay dead. And there was your run of the motorized Thomas Motorized Shane, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And the next video will be on a custom model that you probably saw a sneak peek of in the first train show video. Anyway, this is HunTube saying thanks for watching and bye for now.